Hello, everybody. King Camilla live right now. Once again, what's up? What's up? Here we are. Here we are, and it's Friday evening here at 7:45, and it seems like there's the birds and the bees are out today, out tonight, and the king is here with the Inquirer, meaning the newspaper. Everybody is out romancing it up. It seems. And when I say everybody, Noodles is out on his hot date tonight. Um, and but your king is home nice and safe and comfy on his couch, here to entertain and talk to yous. Hey, Chad, how are you? Thanks for coming. While everybody else is out having fun, your king is here on the couch on this gorgeous Friday night here in New Jersey. Um, so no, Noodles is out there. So it is officially over between Noodles and Seasons. It was over when Noodles decided it was over, not when Seasons decided. Now she knew he was looking. She knew he was looking around for. It was only a matter of time. He decided when it was going to be over, not Seasons. I only heard bits and pieces. Noodles, Noodles is out with a date as we speak right now. He's out on a date or headed down to a date or right now getting laid or right now getting played. He's getting played or he's getting laid as we speak. Or maybe we're getting played. Maybe this is all one big troll. Chad, I don't know. He went to see a man. Well, no matter what he's seen, Seasons is sitting there twiddling her thumb, drinking another vodka, sitting around, trying to feel sorry for herself. Stop crying over spilled milk. You knew it was going to happen. You knew for months and months, and you knew for years what was going on, Seasons. Just try to act. You are no more than friends. Get it right. No more than friends. There was never love. You call that love? You call that a relationship? Noodles wants a relationship. Somebody that's there for them. That's not breaking up every 2 minutes and all that. He decided he's not getting any younger. I mean, you know what I mean? Can you blame the guy? The guy wants to settle down and maybe have a family or something. See, since you had your family, you ruined your family. Give the guy a chance to have a family. He would never cheat on his family. You know? Stop being so selfish, Season. Stop being selfish. The guy wants a family. He's a single man. He don't want somebody with a bunch of kids. That's why it's good to stay married if you're married, with a bunch of kids. I don't know. What were you thinking, Seasons? What were you thinking of getting out of this? What did you really think was going to happen? That Noodles was going to sit there and marry you and take in your kids and live happily every day. You knew all along that wasn't the case. Why do you try to act so dumb now and try to feel sorry for yourself now, Seasons? You knew all along. You knew how the game was played with this. You knew the rules. The rules were you could both date whoever you wanted to. Open relationship, remember? Going instant family is not what a lot of guys want. Hell no. Hell no. It never really works in somebody else's kids. But she knew going into this what the game was. You were only there temporarily. You were there to visit, not to stay. Seasons. You were there to visit, not to stay. I warned her years ago. I said, "This is what the rules are, and you have to play the rules or get away if you don't like the game. Don't cry now." I think you and Bergs make a good match. Seasons. You and Bergs, I think, make a good match because from now on, you're headed downward. You're headed to a downward spiral. Your only gleam of hope is that it don't work out between Noodles and this woman, but he's still going to get laid. But that's your only gleam of hope. But it'll happen again with the next person. So don't sit there and. I heard Dave and Planet Moose have been sexting. Could be. Could be. Could be. I don't know. I don't know what the guy's sexual preference is. I mean, he never hit on me. But I don't know. I mean, he's going out with a woman, right? A woman he's meeting, supposedly. I mean, it's not a tranny, is it? But Seasons, you dug your own. You made your bed. Now you have to lie in it. Don't try to act like you're innocent with all that. That's the point. You're no victim. You're no victim, Seasons. You think everything's a big joke and a game. It's life, man. Berg's already said he's not interested in dating down. Fake Planet Moose. That's a fake Planet Moose. Planet Moose, the real one, has a wrench. But don't act dumb, Seasons, and try to act like, I mean, you know what I mean? What? Seasons, you expect to keep going on the way things were? I mean, do you really feel that low about yourself? Or you think that's life, fighting every day with somebody and all that? And tit for tat and all that kind of crap. Is that what you thought, Seasons? For real? In Seasons' world, she thinks that things should go around like usual. And this, why are you crying? You were actually happy. Noodles wasn't happy. You were actually happy how things were. You cry because you try to get sympathy off people, like you're the victim, and you're not. Breaking up, get back together, breaking up. How old are you? How the fuck old are you, man? You claim you met one time, if that's even true, in 3 fucking years, and you think that's how mentally deranged are you? How mentally deranged are you, Seasons? Noodles texting me. He says, John, I'm going out on my date tonight. I'm going down to Pennsylvania and we're going to go out and hang out. And I'm on the in, John. And Seasons is in the out. And that's what it is. But I'll be damned if this now you got nothing, Seasons. You should have been on the ball 2 years ago, and you wouldn't have been in this predicament like I told you. And me, and that's the story with the Seasons things. And Bergs wants Seasons so bad, but you're not going to get you are all nuts. These are all basket cases. These are all basket cases, okay? Seasons, Bergs, these are nuts. And I think you're gonna have to downgrade to Berg's seasons. I think you and Bergs will make a good couple. You can go on playing the facade and all that. I think you and Bergs will make the great couple seasons. I mean, I can't let you go and put all this on Noodles out. How bad of a guy Noodles is. You knew the rules of the game. You knew it wasn't going to go anywhere further than what it was going, and you knew this for years. And you can't say you were that good breaking up, getting back. Great. What did you think was going to happen, Seasons? What did you really think was going to happen? What did you think? What direction? You know, deep down, you knew, but you wanted to continue longer for another year or something. You were happy with this. You know why? You have no life. No fucking life. You have no life, Seasons. No fucking life. Sit around, smoke. You made no plans for the future. What plans for the future do you have? Seasons. Nothing. Nothing. And you can't stand, I tell you, the cold hearted truth, the facts. You spent the last 2 years worried about Lolly instead of building your own fucking relationship up with Noodles. Instead of working on your relationship with Noodles, you spent your whole 2 years worried about fucking Lolly all the time. Now look at you. Ha ha ha. Lolly's laughing in the fucking grave, probably. Dave knew how I felt about him for a year now. Well, Planet Moose, I know Noodles probably loves you, and he wants it up the ass by you. But I mean, what are you gonna have, a threesome, Mister Moose? It's okay. It's all right if you guys want to come out. You guys want to come out of the closet. It's all right. I mean, you just can't help it. But what did Seasons expect? That's what I'm asking. What did Seasons expect to go on? I mean, she still wanted it to continue after everything that's been going on for like these fucking years. She still was willing for it to continue. This fucking charade, this fucking bullshit relationship. You know why? That's her life. That's her life. Now go cling on to somebody the fuck else. Get off of YouTube. Do something. Because stop eating all them fucking hamburgers. Bergs is ordering you around what to buy. I heard the whole thing. Fuck. I mean, you hang around with fucking losers like MJ, and this is where you get two fucking losers. Two fucking losers. But for you to cry up there and act like how bad Noodles is and all this. Well, Planet Moose, I mean, he's free to get fucked up the ass now, I guess. If Noodles wants to get fucked up the ass, and let him get fucked up the ass. I'm not going to fuck him up the ass, but if he wants you to fuck him up the ass, Planet Moose, then fuck him up the ass. I mean, Jesus. Ugh. But Seasons, you and giant tick, that giant ugly looking fat tick we call Bergs, make a perfect couple. The perfect couple. And that's what I want to see, the direction that it's going. I want to see the direction of you Seasons getting with the giant tick. That's what I want to say. Chad, you like that, huh? I'm sucking on my Diet Pepsi right now. The giant tick and seasons, that's the direction you should handle because you're not getting anything else, seasons. Nothing better. Maybe for a night. You're about 210 pound, okay? And you could simp all you want. You had your chance. You had your. I tried to warn you, and I tried to teach you the right direction. I called your name to teach you what was going on and all that, and you thought it was all a big fucking joke and all that. You knew, you knew how the fucking game was playing. You knew that there was no thing. But for you, the audacity of you, Seasons, the audacity for you to think that Noodles is going to sit around, that he should sit around and continue this charade, this charade that you're putting on over here. You're talking about somebody's life. He wants a relationship. You don't want to be fucking around over here with you. I mean, you should have went down and visited him more often. Then. How come you didn't go down and visit more often? Instead of sitting around worried about Lolly all the time, worried about where Lolly is and all that. Is that your life, talking about Lolly all the time? That's all you did for a fucking 2 years was talk about Lolly. Let's be real about it. I'm glad. I'm glad your relationship's over. I'm glad. You deserve what you get for being an evil, evil person that you are. You're a very evil person. And Bergs is a very evil person. That's why I think you and him should get together. The giant tick. I think it was a bad relationship that you just wanted to continue it and entertaining it. You wouldn't leave it alone. Finally. So Noodles is out on a date right now. So when you lay over there, Seasons, or whatever you're doing, and you're getting drunk in your car and you go live or whatever you're doing, you think of one thing. Somebody's blowing Noodles right now and and screwing Noodles, and you have to sit there and imagine it in your head what's going on tonight. And there's nothing you could do about it, Seasons. I even talked Noodles into all this. Notice when I started hanging with Noodles, I'm the one that convinced him to do all this. I masterminded this whole thing. I'm the one that convinced them how bad the relationship was. We had a long discussion, and I said, dude, it's not good for either of you. You have to get away. You have to get away. I masterminded this whole thing. I wish I talked to Noodles before, but Lolly wouldn't let me talk to Noodles, or I would have straightened this shit out. I would have straightened this shit out 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I would have straightened this whole fucking thing out years ago. But Lolly wouldn't let me talk to Noodles. Now, it's nothing against you. It's bad. It's a bad relationship. And I tried to talk you out of it. You wouldn't listen. Noodles finally took my advice. Find somebody else and get the hell out of here. You're a good man, John. Well, look, I can't sit around and watch this shit happen over and over. It's exhausting. The break up, back together, break up. I told Noodles, you gotta move on, but you gotta be upfront and honest about it. You know what I mean? Just break up. I mean, it don't work. Just get out of it. Break up. That's it. It's over. Put a steak in it. And this steak is black. It can't get any blacker. It's nigger black. Put a fucking knife in that fucking steak. This steak is done. It's over. It's overcooked. It's done. You can't get any more juice from it. It's over. The steak is done. The steak is black. Charcoal nigger black. It's done. Jesus Christ. Just like you, Bergs, you are done. Your channel's done. You're going to be done. You're out of hand. You're out of hand, Bergs. You're out of fucking hand. You think you're some kind of fucking savior or whatever the hell you think you are. You're an opportunist. You're a flip flopper. You're just like Mark Terry. You have delusions of persecution, and you're a manipulator, two timer, Bergs. Bergs, you're a disgusting human being. Okay, you're a giant tick. You're an opportunist. You over there, and you throw the minute noodles. You put yourself in the middle of it. You want to be a part of everything, and you're a part of nothing. Look at you. Just look at you. If your parents kicked you out, you'd be in a he. Personally, I never understood these long distance relationships. Well, Chad, I've been talking to a young lady named Barbie Girl. Do you know Barbie Girl? And I might be one day making my way up there to see Barbie Girl. Barbie Girl's in the inn with me now. Bergs, you're a disgrace. I orchestrated this. Seasons is no victim. She's no victim of nothing, Bergs. And I had a long talk with Noodles about you, and you're irrelevant. You're irrelevant from everything. Okay? And leave Barbie Girl alone, Bergs. Barbie Girl doesn't want nothing really to do with you. You're a giant tick. Stay out of everything. Barbie Girl's a sweet young, nice woman. Leave that woman alone without any kids. I've seen her in chat. What's scripted? Noodles, Noodles is as we speak meeting, whether it's a guy or a girl or whatever. At least he's out on a date with something. I don't know. Noodles has a new girlfriend. I'm working on a new girlfriend, and that's it. It's a brand new beginning. Brand new beginning. Bergs, I think you should date Seasons. You and Seasons would make a good couple. Why are you messing around with somebody if she don't want to be involved with you? Why would you even be entertaining it, Bergs? Cut to the chase. The orca will be back with the elf within a week. Barbie Girl is a pig. Now, don't say that about Barbie Girl. Barbie Girl's a nice woman. You're a pig. I don't know Barbie Girl. Who's Barbie Girl? I mean, she seems like a very nice woman. Do you know anything about Barbie Girl? John and Barbie are the new power couple. The only way Bergs has it, the only way the elf will be back with Seasons is if he gets dumped by this woman, and it could happen. It could happen. But don't come out here, Bergs. Bergs, you were throwing Noodles under the bus. You were talking about Planet Moose, and you told Noodles you hope he died. You told Noodles you hope he died. You hope he kills himself, and that's what you told Noodles. I heard it. Now, is that any way to act? You giant tick moron, you. I've known Barbie Girl for 5 years. She's the biggest troll on YouTube. Why? Because she wouldn't suck your dick, Berg? She's the biggest troll? You haven't known it. You never even talked to her, Bergs. You never even talked to Barbie girl. You act like you talk to all these women. You're a tick. You're a tick, okay? You're a giant tick. Nobody wants to talk to you. You're a giant tick. Seasons has you blocked. She don't even want to talk to you. And wherever Barbie girl's out right now, she's probably out having a good time with somebody. I don't know, but Barbie might be out having a good time with somebody. She used to call you all the time. I don't care, Bergs. I don't care. What do you want me to do about it? You never met Jill. You never even met Jill. Bergs, you mean she trolled you all the time? Yes, she trolled you. She won't troll me. She trolled you all the time, Bergs. There's a link, big guy. There's a link, big guy. Put your money where your mouth is. Any hair, any hate donations for Bergs? Give you a hell yeah. Bergs is so jealous. Bergs, nobody wants to date a 400-pound. Let me highlight that. Nobody wants to date a 400-pound bad guitar player. Nobody wants to date the crab. Nobody wants to date Bergs. Nobody wants to date these losers. Nobody wants to date you losers. You, the crab. The two biggest losers around. Bergs, I think you should try to get with the orca whale. Bergs, try to get with the orca whale. You know, we could try to help you. Maybe I could arrange a date between you and the orca whale, like, you know, like a phone. Look how crazy and obscene you are. You're a schizophrenic. Lolly and Joe are alive. How dare you? How dare you talk about Lolly? I think Nicole. What do you think, Bergs and Nicole? The frog herself. Or Bergs and the flounder, or Bergs and the horse. Anderson got 2K. Where? The bottom line is Noodles is out there having a good time right now. He wanted me to tell you, Bergs, that he's having a good time right now. He's out with a woman, or he's on his way, or he's going to meet a woman tonight, having a good time. And it's and you don't even have. And Seasons has you blocked. Seasons have you has you blocked. And I don't care what. I'm not. And there's one person I look out for myself. That's why Campillo is salty. He got nothing from Lolly's inheritance. Stop simping for the elf. No, I'm going by what I understand, that Noodles is out there having a good time with a woman. And how come you're not on the phone with some? Look, Bergs, I don't really want anybody, but you do. How come you're not over there on the phone with Seasons or something, trying to womanize her or something? Whatever you do, you weirdo. The giant tick is sounding off. Is that the real Bergs? Yeah, it's probably a fake Bergs. Bergs, I really think you and Barbie Girl, you both like to go out and fuck around. The real Bergs. Hello.
Stop fucking sipping for the Gremlin elf.
Hey, you're messing my stream up. What's going on?
Stop sipping for the elf.
What do you mean simping for the elf?
Cause like you're like you're his little errand boy. You say, oh, he's on a date. Well,
Right.
What are you his personal secretary?
He's on his date tonight.
Yeah, but why would you? But why should you know that? You're a 59-year-old man.
I'm not 59. You just added 3 years.
58.
You added 3 years onto my life.
Yeah, why are you sipping for the elf?
I'm 56.
You know you're not. You're born in 1966.
And why?
Why? And this Barbie girl's a pig, dude. She dated that Jeffrey Pagel. Pagel told me all about her, dude. She's a pig. Pig. Lisa Lynn would tell me all about her. A pig.
She is?
Pig. Miss Piggy. Oink, oink, oink. Tell you something.
Well, look.
You're really hanging out with the wrong people.
Who am I hanging out with?
You're hanging out with Noodles. You're hanging out with the wrong people. You got to be hanging out with me. Barbie
Girl says she don't date a lot of people. She just stays home on weekends.
What do you mean? After she broke up with Pagel, she got with her ex, a fucking black guy.
Nah.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. I've known this pig for over 5 years. She used to call me up all the time when she found out I was dating Jill. She was fucking trolling. She was trolling me, but she's a huge troll. Ask anyone. Ask Ratchella. Ask G Magnus.
I know she's trolling.
I know she's trolling. No, she's a huge fucking troll. She ain't into you. Just like fucking Oda May. Oda May's a troll. You said, oh, Bergs, so stay away from Oda May. She's mine. Oda May doesn't want to meet you. You're fucking delusional. You're delusional. You have a better chance of getting with Michelle K.
Oh.
And Blanca.
Yeah. So how come you're not up on the panel? There you go. Berg's sounding off. He called me up. Berg's called me up. I'll be right back. I gotta grab something to munch on. Hey, Sea Breeze, I'm glad you're all right. Hurricane. What's going on, Sea Breeze? Did you get some bad weather there? The giant tick. The giant tick didn't know that he was live. The giant tick didn't know everybody could hear him on the other phone. He got all pissed off. How's the weather, Sea Breeze? Bergs, you're the wrong people. Respect your elder, bitch. Yeah, Bergs is going nuts. What until they hear how he's talking about him? Here, let's hear him again. Call has been forwarded to an automatic. See, Bergs wants to control the narrative all the time. Bergs wants to control the narrative. He wants to interject himself into everything, and he don't know what the hell he's talking about. He gets trolled on a regular basis by these people simping for noodles. I'm just stating the facts. Just stating the facts. And apparently he has a negative feeling about certain people. So I don't know I don't know what the truth is. But then again, he said he had sex with Seasons and said a bunch of stuff. How can we take anything he says serious? We can't. But we know one thing. He killed Jill. He killed Jill. He really did. He psychologically murdered. He murdered her self-esteem. He wasn't there when Jill needed help. He's quick to pick the phone up any other time. But he didn't call when she needed help, did he? I know the giant tick is listening. So I'm glad you're all right, Seabreeze. Sorry, Bergs, but you're a loser and you'll always be a loser.